Welcome to this channel where you will learn English every day. Whether you're walking, relaxing, or just lying down, this is your time to grow and connect with the English language in a natural, peaceful way. Before we begin today's episode, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an episode that helps you improve your English. Step by step, if you find this helpful, share it with a friend who's also on their English journey. Now, take a deep breath and let's begin. Today's topic is the best way to think in English, stop translating in your head. This is something so many English learners struggle with. You may understand English well. You may know many words and even read English books. But when it's time to speak, you go back to your native language in your head. You start thinking in your language, forming a sentence, and then trying to translate it into English. And what happens? You get stuck. The words don't come naturally. You hesitate, you feel nervous, you lose confidence. But here's the truth. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be fluent in your thoughts. And that means thinking in English. Not perfect English, not fast English. Just simple, natural English. In your head, in your heart, and in your habits. So today, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to stop translating and start thinking in English. Let's start from the beginning. Why do we translate in our heads? When we first start learning a language, we connect everything to our native tongue. It's normal, it's how we begin. For example, you learn that apple in English means the same thing as manzana in Spanish, or seb in Hindi or palm in French. This is how our brains begin to understand a new language, through translation. But at some point, translation becomes a barrier. Instead of helping us, it starts slowing us down. Why? Because translation is a two-step process. 1. You think in your native language. 2. Then you try to find the English words. And in real conversation, there's no time for this. The result, you feel slow, you feel unsure. You hesitate, you make mistakes. But what if you could skip the translation step completely? That's what thinking in English is all about. Let me tell you how to do it step by step. Step 1. Start with simple words and thoughts. Thinking in English doesn't mean using difficult vocabulary or long grammar structures. In fact, the best way to start is by thinking in very simple English. For example, I am hungry. It's sunny today. My phone is on the table. I like this song. These are thoughts you already have every day. You don't need to translate them anymore. You already know the words, so just say them in English in your head. Try this now. Look around you. It starts with your surroundings, your daily life, your feelings. Keep going with that, and you're already building the habit. What do you see? Can you describe it in English? Say it in your mind, even simple things. The window is open. I see a tree. The fan is on. That's thinking in English. Step 2. Use repetition to build thinking habits. Repetition is the mother of skill. Think about how a child learns to speak. They don't memorize grammar books. They repeat again and again. The same phrases, the same sentences. As an English learner, you can do the same. Choose 5 simple sentences every day and repeat them in your mind or out loud during different times of the day. Here's an example. I am brushing my teeth. I am walking to the store. I am making tea. I am opening the window. I am checking my phone. Say them while doing them. This is real-time English thinking. You're not translating, you're connecting actions with English. Repeat these every day, then change them slightly. I brushed my teeth. I will walk to the store. I was making tea. Slowly, your brain begins to associate English with real experiences, not translations. Step 3. Describe what you see and do in English. Your life is full of English learning moments, but you have to catch them. Look around right now, wherever you are. Try to describe it in English. Let's say you're in your bedroom. There's a blanket on my bed. The wall is white. I can hear birds outside. I am sitting on a chair. You're not speaking to anyone, you're just thinking in English. This helps your mind become familiar with the English way of describing things. And guess what? This is training your fluency silently. You're becoming fluent not just with your mouth, but with your brain. Step 4. Use English for inner talk and self-talk. We all talk to ourselves, don't worry, that's normal. You think, where did I put my keys? Or I'm feeling tired today, or I need to buy eggs. These are perfect opportunities to switch your inner dialogue to English. So instead of, Donde están mis llaves? Where are my keys? Say, where are my keys? Instead of, Hi ad inus, hi bohut inus, hi tuck inus, hi gaya inus, Danda, I feel so tired today. Say, I feel tired today. Use English for asking yourself questions, making decisions, planning your day, noticing emotions. It may feel strange at first, but trust me, this is powerful. You're building a bridge between your daily thoughts and the English language. Step 5. Change your phone and social media to English. This is a small but effective step. Change the language settings on your phone, social media apps, and Google to English. Why? Because it forces your brain to interact with English every single day without trying too hard. Now, when you see settings instead of configuration, delete instead of eliminar, battery low instead of bateria baja, you begin to connect English with your world. This builds what we call passive English thinking. It becomes part of your environment. Step 6. Listen to English a lot without stress. Now here's the key, don't just study English. Surround yourself with it. Play English podcasts while walking, cooking, relaxing. Watch English shows, even if you don't understand everything. Focus on rhythm, tone, and common expressions. Your brain is always learning, even when you're not paying full attention. It hears the music of the language. It starts repeating the melody. And slowly, you begin to think in English, not just speak it. Step 7. Start dreaming in English slowly and naturally. Have you ever dreamed in English? Some learners say, I had a dream where someone spoke English. And they get excited, and rightly so, because it shows one important thing. Your brain is beginning to accept English as a real language, not a school subject. But you don't have to wait for a dream. You can create mental daydreams in English. Imagine this. You're at a coffee shop. You order, can I have a cappuccino, please? The barista says, sure, would you like sugar? You say, no, thank you. Try it now, imagine the scene. Visualize it, speak it in your mind, walk through the steps. This is mental role play, and it's a powerful tool. You are training your brain to think and react in English. Step 8. Learn phrases, not words. Many learners try to remember individual words, but that doesn't help when you're trying to form full sentences quickly. Instead, focus on phrases, groups of words that go together naturally. For example, at the end of the day, I'm not sure about that. That sounds good. Let me think. When you think in phrases, you don't have to build every sentence piece by piece. The phrases are already built, you just plug and play. Practice them daily, use them in your thoughts. Soon, they'll pop up in your mind without effort. Step 9. Accept imperfection in your English thinking. Here's the truth. You will make mistakes in your thoughts. You may think, he go to school yesterday. And you'll wonder, wait, is that right? That's okay. Don't try to fix every thought. Don't interrupt the flow. Why? Because fluency comes before accuracy, always. If you correct yourself too much, you will become slow, nervous, stuck in your head. Instead, let your mind flow in English, even if it's not perfect. Later, when you read or listen, your brain will notice patterns. You'll correct yourself naturally. So relax. Think freely, let the thoughts come, trust the process. Step 10. Build English thinking into daily routines. Let's say you wake up in the morning. Instead of reaching for your phone, try this. Say to yourself, good morning, I feel fresh today. Then say, I'm going to brush my teeth. While brushing, think, this toothpaste tastes minty. Throughout the day, continue this. I'm cooking rice. I'm walking to the bus stop. It's raining again. These are thoughts you already have, just say them in English. Do this every day, and thinking in English will become automatic. It won't feel like practice anymore. It will feel natural, like breathing. Bonus, replace negative thinking with positive English. Sometimes we think in negative ways. I'm bad at English. I'll never be fluent. I'm too slow. These thoughts are dangerous. So let's change the language. Not just the language you use, but the language you live. Try this. I'm improving every day. I'm learning to think in English. I may be slow now, but I'm getting faster. Make these your new mental habits. Make them part of your English thinking. Because how you talk to yourself matters in any language. And that brings us to the end of today's episode. Remember, thinking in English is not something you achieve overnight. It's not about forcing, it's about building small, simple habits every day, noticing your thoughts, using simple English, speaking to yourself gently, and enjoying the process without pressure. You don't need perfect grammar to think in English. You don't need long words. You just need consistency. You need patience. You need belief in yourself. So today start small, one sentence, one thought, one moment of English in your mind. Do it again tomorrow, then again the next day. And soon, you won't need to translate anymore. English will become the language your mind feels comfortable in. And that is a beautiful thing. If you enjoyed this episode and you'd like more peaceful, natural English learning like this, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. New listening practice and motivation will be here just for you every single day. And if you know someone who's also trying to improve their English, share this with them, help them learn the way you are learning. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for trusting me with your time, your ears, and your heart. Until next time, keep thinking in English, keep growing. And remember, you're doing better than you think. Take care and goodbye for now.